in regards to selections that the Miami Dolphins could potentially make in the draft, a new mock draft has released. And I have good news and I have bad news for you guys.
There is no bad news because
Well, it's
you're
a
in the
mock draft.
because you're going. Here's why, Vlad. Here's why there is no bad
What?
news, because you have so many holes that no matter what position, if you just bring in a guy who can contribute right away, then it's not bad news.
Now, this is why I say there's good news.
Okay.
The NFL draft released by CBSSports.com has Rueben Bain not being selected in the first 10 picks.
Right.
The bad news is it has the Miami Dolphins passing on Rueben Bain
And taking a corner or safety.
and taking corner Mansour Delane from LSU, and Rueben Bain going 12th to the Dallas Cowboys.
So forget here. Forget how much we all love Rueben Bain.
Can't do it. I can't forget
Right.
that, Leroy.
No,
But I love him.
you understand. Hold on. You understand
He's like Pickles.
that the people coming down here
He's
that
Haitian.
are now making the decisions is looking at this from a different place, right? And if you think of this defense last year, I want to know what position you think would make a bigger impact right away. Cornerback.
Well, specifically because of the turnover at cornerback and safety. Yeah, I would say that for sure.
Okay. So well, while you wish they would take, we all wish they would take Rueben Bain. They're in the process right now of trying to add talent that can come in and play right away. Who would make more of an impact at that pick?
Now,
Cornerback.
Leroy, you've mentioned this to me because you've spoken on the draft multiple times, and now I'm putting your ideologies to the test with this. You've constantly told me draft the best player available. Now,
Right.
in this case, if Rueben Bain is available, do I draft the best player available or the best player that fits my team?
Okay, let's think of it this way. When you draft 11th, there's 10 picks before you. And everybody has a draft board with all of the grades of players. Okay. Now, here's what you don't know. You don't know how those first 10 picks are going to go. Because sometimes what ends up happening is, say if somebody takes Maui Noah, that means that everybody's going to think, if there's a first grade on any other offensive lineman, I better jump on it now because I ain't going to be able to get him. He ain't going to drop. So there's a move on offensive linemen. That means that all these guys who were maybe ranked in the top 5 or the top 10 move down. That means that now you might not have an offensive lineman that is available, but a guy that was supposed to go in the top 5 ends up falling down at a position you need. Not saying Rueben Bain wouldn't be better, but what I'm saying is for what the Dolphins need to, what voids they need to fill, 2 guys that are graded as top 10 picks, one guy may be graded as a top 5 pick, falls down to you, then you can select based on need if all things are created equal. That's all I'm saying. Now, if the draft goes the way it goes and the corner from the guy from Ohio State goes top 5, and then the guy from LSU goes, the guy from LSU was hurt, right? Last year. He was hurt last year. He ends up going top 8. And now you have Bain that's available. Now you're making a decision based on this is the best available player. And if we go and draft anybody above Rueben Bain, it would be considered a reach. Then I would consider taking Rueben Bain. But because you don't know how the draft is going to play out, it's hard to make that determination with who would be available along with Ruben Bain at 11?
I don't think I like your attitude, Leroy.
My attitude is what the draft has always been.
Real sassy.
Like you trying to pick and choose who you should get before the draft, and sometimes the draft plays out in a way that a whole nother player becomes available that you never thought you were going to be able to get, and then your game has to change. If you have a player that fits what you want to do that you didn't think was going to be available that becomes available, then you go ahead on and take him. I can't tell you how the draft is going to play out. Like it's crazy how somebody can make a bad choice and then teams panic and start following them making bad choices.
Did you see Mendoza will be taken in the draft from home?
He said he's not going. He's not going to. So he'd be down here.
No, he should be in Vegas.
No, he's negotiating
his contract. I know he'll probably be down here, but he should be in Vegas negotiating his contract. Because he knows he's number one. Let me tell you this, Leroy. You know what I don't want to see on April 23rd? This is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see Roger Goodell come out, say, "Welcome everyone to the 2026 NFL Draft," and the Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock, and I see the clock ticking. Everybody and their grandmother knows it's.
I know what you get ready to say. Like even when Wemby was taken, we all know Wemby was going to be taken. Why you letting the clock go down to 0?
That's why
let's keep it moving.
The one time I will give Cleveland credit, they knew they were taking Baker. They let everybody know the day before they were taking Baker, and Baker was already in Cleveland negotiating his contract.
Correct.
That they didn't waste any time. And don't waste my time.
Vlad, let me help you out here, brother. I appreciate what you're saying, and I'm with you. But I'm gonna also say this. Don't ever use the Cleveland Browns as an example of how to be. Right? Your argument dies. I said
I don't usually agree with them. It's bad, but they actually did one thing and it was actually good.
Who is also not with the team anymore.
Right, but at least they knew they were going to draft him. They didn't waste anyone's time. They had him go to Cleveland and negotiate it. That's probably the one time they did something right.
I don't like the draft games when you know what the hell you're going to do. Yeah. Like, so right now, as of right now, you know, they say Roger Goodell should say, blah, 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 blah. With the first pick, the Raiders, so-and-so's on the clock. That should be the first 3 minutes.
New York Jets, you're on the clock.
Right. That's it.
We get to the second pick and let's go.
But you know why they do that, right?
Oh, so the NFL
commercials. So ESPN could go talk to folks, so we can see the cameras that are parked in Mendoza's house.
Right, making lies. Oh, we're getting news out of here from the Giants. War room that they might be making a move to trade up.
Can I ask you a question? Over the years, whose war room did you never want to go to? I never wanted to see the Browns war room.
That's
because I don't want to see the chaos that is the Cleveland Browns at times with some of the decisions they made. There's a bunch of teams out there.
The Cowboys war room I like because it's a bad decision that you could rip.
It's a bad decision waiting to happen.
It's a bad decision waiting to happen, so you could rip Jerry.
But they showed the 20 people in the room talking about a football, and then they see Jerry Jones on the end with a piece of paper, and they don't thinking, I don't know why we doing this.
Now I'm just confused. Shrita says he wants to go to the war room Diana Rossini's reporting from, right? You think she's reporting from New England?
Oh, stop!
You think she's reporting from New England?
You know, they probably said something about it, right? That we're friends and blah blah blah.
No, they did, and they trying to sweep it on the right. It's just that you're married.
You ain't buying it.
No, man. She's trying to get that inside scoop.